Clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sweep them up to the garbage truck. First place, you just running up. Got a problem, then you can just run on up. Nigga running up. Yeah, clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sweep them up to the garbage truck. First place, you just running up. Got a problem, then you can just run on up. Nigga running up.
I left the paper matches in my house, didn't think they would burn it down. Now there's nobody else around. They want my TD, ain't no something found. So much fake love, I am scared of the real. Make that mistake to consider how you feel, yeah. You don't wanna be the greatest you can be, you just wanna be greater than me. Soon as I see the key to unlock my greatness, you was quick to just bury it deep. I've been social distancing before there was a COVID-19. Y'all sick, put the mask on when I let it sing. Can't be still running like the Tiger King, see. Underline of someone's value is from the bottom of the core. But don't undermine who you spend time with, they're the ones you're gonna exhort. Constantly copy no games like Kirby. Came from the bottom, now border like Curry. Get to the fame, now everybody thirsty. Whole town's on my back like a New Jersey. Clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sleep them off to the garbage truck. First place, you just run it up. Got a problem, then you can just run on up. Run on up.
Yeah, clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sleep them off to the garbage truck.
It's time for Bravo with Sheila, a place to be enlightened, a place to be built up, and always a place to remember that when nothing changes, nothing changes. All right. Hello. Welcome to Bravo with Sheila. You have tuned in and you are in the house. Bravo with Sheila Network. We are excited. As usual, you know I'm always excited. Always excited. So listen, it's a great day here in the East Coast, right? It's a little chilly. But listen, it's just that time of the year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, however you want to put it out there. I am Sheila Ingram, and I'm so happy to be there and be here with you. I want you to just love on yourself, tap yourself, your heart, your mind, your soul, and give yourself a bravo just because. And you do not need permission. You don't need permission. Just go ahead and give yourself a bravo. Welcome all of you that are in the chat. Hey. And welcome those of you up in the balcony. Wait a minute. Is it the bleachers? It might be the orchestra. You might have bought an expensive ticket. Nevertheless, you are in the house. And I'm so happy. This year is segueing out and we have to position ourselves to do so many great things, right? You got to have your 4 months or 3 or 4 months things ready of what you're going to tackle in the new year. But listen, we still have a week or so to close out this year to position or reposition or pivot or do what we need to do. And so I've been bringing people back and we're going to have a great time tonight. And let me just give a warning, because most of you know when we have Coach John on this platform, it becomes his platform. Okay. We have Coach John in the house, Screenwriting Academy, and his sidekick, side sister, She is a talented screenwriter, author, all of that good stuff we'll share about in a moment. And her name is Deneen A. Connor. And I'm telling you, they are my friends, and we are ready to rock and roll. Listen, guys, I'm going to chat with you guys in the chat and greet you in a moment. But in the meantime, let me bring up my people. Let me bring them up. Let's see if I can find them. We have Coach John in the house. Where's the pretty? Yeah, where's the pretty lady? There she is. There she is.
Where's my applause and the crowd chanting?
You know what?
Already.
And let me tell you. Okay, you know what? That's the last time you're going to say that to me, because I do have everything right here. You know, the Rode Pro. I have everything right here. I just can't figure out how to get the sounds to get to the people. The sounds happen in the headphones, but it doesn't hit the people. So there's something I'm not doing right. And being that you're ragging me, maybe tomorrow you can get on the phone with me and tell me what I'm doing wrong, so that I can give you those hand claps and those boos and everything you want to hear. How about that? You done stuck your foot in it. Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along, you get this kind of hand clap, you get bravo.
He's starting already.
So you know what I'm telling you, those of you that have been here before with Coach John, you know, it's just something comes over him when he gets on a platform or a stage. He doesn't know how to behave. He doesn't adhere to house rules. He takes over my show. He just extends the show. Sometimes I'll just leave and just let him go at it. Anyway, how you guys doing? Welcome. How are you doing, John?
I am good. I was gonna wear my hat because I can't get a haircut until next week. My barber's in the hospital. Shout out to my barber. So I'm gonna wait because I don't want to cheat and get a haircut for some other dude, because that'd be cheap. And I don't cheat. So I don't want to cheat. Like, you got your haircut for somebody else? Yeah, I cheated on you. And I don't want to cheat on my barber. So I'm gonna wait. Ain't like I'm going anywhere. My hair, you know, I'm good. But I'm gonna hang it out. I'm gonna be thuggish and hang it out, light skinned thuggish with the bald hair. So I'm gonna be good. Man, it's been crazy busy so far. Man, I'm enjoying it, and I might have to put my light towards me because I want y'all to see my face.
We see you.
I know, but I want to my audience, my 500 million people that's watching all across the world that's watching. I want them to see me. Okay, they can. Okay, here we go. Now here I go. Okay, good. You're doing a good job. You learning. You
still look a little cloudy. Did you clean up your lens? Or do you have the blur thing going on?
Yeah, I got a blur thing in the back.
Okay, well, it's blurring your face too, just so you know.
Yeah.
So listen, you guys, listen, this is what we're going to do tonight. You have been here through the year, at least once a month we pop up. We've been like traveling through everything that's been going on in the Screenwriters Academy. I am a graduate of that academy. Not only that, I was nominated for Podcast of the Year. And I walked away. I won it. Podcast of the Year. It was exciting. It is exciting. Got to continue to work. Now I'm going to get these not plays, but these movies going. But in the meantime, I want to talk tonight. We want to kind of recap a little bit. Don't go too deep, because I might need you on the platform on Tuesday, where I'm having everybody come, and we're going to have us a little positivity party, and might need you guys to pop up and share. Yeah, we're going to have a positivity party. And by then I should have some hand claps and bravos for you so you can hear. Okay, that was, I mean, his shameless plugs and all this other nonsense going on. So listen, we want to chat tonight. We want to talk to the audience. I want to recap some of the steps that you took, Deneen. I want to talk about where you started out kind of in the last year and what you have. I do have some of your work. I don't have all of it. Coach didn't send me any slides. I might have something still in the deck that I can put up of what you guys have sent. And I
want to go to the website.
Because he has a new logo since last time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we might do that Tuesday. That might be when you come back and do that with us for Tuesday. But tonight, I want first I want to give the floor to Deneen for her to share. Deneen is like such, I'm just amazed at how she just has these visions and what she's doing and all of the things that she has that she is doing. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, that's one of your slides that I have. Tell the people, Deneen, what it's been like as becoming a screenwriter. Well, first of all, an author, not yet, an
No,
author.
before you
Go ahead.
begin,
Go
why
ahead.
does she got to go first?
Because she's the lady in the house right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure you was on point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You want to see if I'm on point? I'm a lady. Of course, I'm going to yield the floor to another lady. Anywho, Deneen, let's talk to the audience about what the experience has been, right, in a serious side with Coach John and how you have grown in all kind of ways, being related to him. I'll say related because it's like sister and brother. Talk to the people.
Well, oh my God, when I ended last year, of course I was doing my books. And wait, did he go off camera?
It's okay. Keep talking. Keep talking.
I took it and I was doing my books, and the end of last year I was just doing books and journals. Right. And the greeting cards. That's what I was doing at the end of last year. Oh my God. Now this year, a whole year later. So now I have the author books. I have the greeting cards. I have the pitch decks. I had the composition notebooks. No, I didn't. I have composition notebooks now for kids. I have spiral notebooks. Oh my God. I have mugs. I do mugs. I do bags. What else I do? I think that's it.
You think?
I know, right? That's a lot. And you know what? But I tell everyone, when you love doing something, you don't realize how much you're doing. Because, I do it because like you said, I see this vision. I'm like, oh, I see an image, or I created an image. That'll look good on a mug. That'll look good on a bag. I do those things. And then it was before when someone had said, send me your stuff. And I was doing each slide. I was like, damn, that's a lot. Damn.
Right,
damn.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
That's what I kept saying. Because like I said, when you love doing it, you don't realize that it's a lot to you. It's like, oh, I just got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. But I will say that it does keep me busy.
Yeah, while you're talking, let's put up a couple of things that you sent, and I'm going to try to put everything up, but I got it, we can't get it up, you know why. So we are going to look up a couple of things. So right here, just tell the people what this is. I know you talked about the spiral notebooks. Share about this.
Right, so those are the spiral notebooks because, sometimes when we journal, we don't like to carry. The majority of my journals are 8.5 by 11. So these are like smaller ones that you can use for journaling, or you can use it to, throw in your purse. You're out, you got your grocery list, sometimes I know, even though we put everything on our phone, but sometimes I like a damn piece of paper. Sometimes I just like a piece of paper. And so these are good, keep it in the car if you need to jot something down, and you can just jot it down. They, like I said, they fit in the purse. Well, I have quite a few for men also. I tend to leave the men out, and I have to stop doing that. Sorry, men, but I do have a few for men that are available.
That's awesome. And so here we go. We roll into the screenwriting, and you've graduated from the Screenwriting Academy, and it's because of you that I joined Coach John to learn how to write screenwriting and plays and movies. And, I had written my books and my book and my life story, but it was because of you. I interviewed you, I think 2021 or 2020. I don't remember.
I think it's 21. Yeah, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm.
We began to chat, and you began to share about screenwriting and movie. And I was like, oh my God, it went off like a light bulb, how I had been trying to get my story out. And everywhere I went, God would block me and says, no, you have to write the script. And I didn't know anything about writing a script. And wherever I would go, I got close to some really, I told you before, some big people that was going to take my story. Denzel Washington's wife was going to play a part, and Robert Townsend, all of them had the book and everyone was ready, but no one had a script. And I shared that with you, and you were like, well, you need to join, you need to come. And I was like, wait, what? Immediately that next day, Coach John will tell you, I contacted him, and here I am a year later with 3 scripts that I've written, right? A Christmas script, my life story, and another script that I'm on the last 40 pages of. So I thank you publicly for sharing that. And see, it's so important for us to share what we have. I always say what we have belongs to someone else. And had you been selfish or I'm not showing her, and it's a lot of that going on. Sharing is caring. And because of you, as of the other day, I got nominated and I won Podcast of the Year. From Coach John Screenwriting Academy. So I'm excited about it. And so with pitch decks, you move from writing your books, you still write, but then you begin to write screenplays. And here we have you, the master pitch deck. I'm telling you, when I tell you, you got the banging pitch decks, tell the people how you segued into this.
Well, I never forget when I graduated, what I love about Coach, back then we were doing the one-on-one. And he was like, I had 2 book series. I had the Tell Him book series and I had the Wedding Day. So he was like, all right, your homework is to write a script. So I was like, all right, well, I'll turn my book series into a screenplay. So I was like, okay, one book is like about 200. The other one is like about 3 and some change. One is like 2. He's like, no. It only could be 120 pages. I was like, what?
Exactly.
No. He was like, no. He said, no, you got to cut. I was like, no. And I mean, nothing worse for an author is to chop up their work. Okay. He's like, if you can't see it, what is it? You write a book, you see a screenplay. Like you have to chop it up. And I was but I like this scene. And it had to go.
Yes.
If it wasn't important, it wasn't relevant, and you feel, even though you know the backstory, when you cut it up, you feel that other people won't see it and get it.
Right.
But I ended up doing it. And then at that time he was pitching it. And that's when it was also doing COVID, and Coach was like, okay, sending it out, we need a pitch deck, like a pitch deck. He was like, yeah, we got to learn pitch deck. So he did a pitch deck for Wedding Day, which was fabulous. Sent it out and everything, got a couple of hits, which we're still waiting on, hint. And then, so then, I was like, he had the pitch deck class, and I was like, I took the class, and it just like, I love creating, and that's
then you saw that it could happen, because chopping up your book, when he said, oh no, Miss Sheila, you got to take at least 100 pages out. I was like, excuse what? How?
Right.
No, this is important. Right. This part here, he said, you got to do at least just 100, 120 tops, 90. I think now he's saying it's 90 something. But Coach, let's jump in with Coach. I'm going to bring Coach in for a second, and we're going to get back to you because we have these beautiful pitch decks, and we got a couple of more slides that we're going to show and talk more about Deneen's artistry and her work. So Coach, you got 2 of your graduates here, right? And you, by now, I don't know how many people have graduated from the Academy. I don't know how many people have gotten hits and are now getting ready to shoot their movie. Look at him smiling, Deneen. And we always pump you up, but in all sincerity, you take time with your students. You don't let someone say, I can't, or I don't know how, because that was my song. I don't know how to write a script. He said, first of all, stop saying that. You have the book. Everyone said, you already have the book, Sheila. All you got to do is pull from it. But it's not just about pulling. It's the artistry of writing and putting in the script. Sometimes I would put things in Deneen. He was like, no, read that. Take those 3 words out. I said, no, but they need to know what I'm saying. He said, but you already said what you're saying. Coach, talk about that for the audience who have not been here before and those that may have a life story, a children's book, a nursery rhyme, or whatever they want to do, because now animation is in big. Talk to the audience about that, about being able to do something, that you've never done before, because when nothing changes, right?
Right. Well, you can turn anything into a screenplay. Most people will say, I don't have but poetry, or I don't have nothing but nursery rhymes. Long as you have a story that's a backdrop, you can turn anything into a screenplay. As long as you have a story, you can have just a whole book of poetry, but if you got a story behind it, like Jamal and Keisha love story, but they meet at a poetry house and they do poetry, and then they have a story to go behind it, you can. If you just do nursery rhymes, you can actually have a background story on that. Anything you can turn into a screenplay. Look at Think Like a Man. That was an actual book, but look how they turned it into a screenplay. I use that as an example of how you can turn anything into a screenplay.
Part one and two.
Huh? One and two, right.
Yeah, one and two.
1 and 2. Wow.
Your life story, I tell people this, and I just tell people what they need to hear. Sometimes your life story, some parts may be boring, is I don't know what. Because I have some people that say, well, why you put in, I'm walking to the grocery store, and then some guy told me that my shoes are ugly. What that has to do with the rest of the screenplay, the story? Remember, this is still entertainment. You might have to do a little bit of fiction if your life story is not that such and such. Like, okay, we need some fiction. Like, I took a shower and I slipped in the tub and I got up and went and laid down. Like, what else happened? Did you had to go to the emergency room and then there was a bomb that took place in the emergency room? It has to be interesting because we're watching. Remember, a book tells a story, a screenplay shows a story. You have to be entertaining. Also, you can't be too detailed in a screenplay. Like I've seen some people put, oh, Keisha leaves the office, she gets in her car, talks to her friend, then she gets to the grocery store, get some groceries, then Keisha goes home, change her clothes, then she look at her mail, talk to her friend. What does it have to do with the story? Did Keisha get in a car accident? Did Keisha was on a high-speed chase? What happened? Each scene has to be important. Each scene,
you know what?
has
just to cut
to
you
be
off for a second, Coach. Just to cut you off, and I get it because when I watch movies, and especially like if it's like they in the daytime and the next scene is the nighttime, like 3 weeks later, I'm like, what? How, you don't segue into that, like you know? And I had an issue with that. Coach was like, nope, no, you ain't gotta put all of that. You ain't gotta put all of that.
Yeah.
Why I don't care about you change your clothes and then going downstairs and eat and then going to a club. You can jump from leaving the office to going to the club or leaving the office and go to the next morning. You can go to the next day. Your story has to have some type of action in it because we're watching. And also, you can't always drill someone in the head about your story. Like, you can tell someone in a dialogue. You don't have to write a whole page or chapter about how Leroy grew up. Leroy can say in a dialogue, man, when I was young, I was in a foster care and then I was locked up for 5 years. Now the audience know
they know
that Leroy was locked
at
up.
a hard time.
And that's it.
That eliminates like 5 pages.
Yeah, audience is not stupid. So that cuts out a lot of pages. That cuts it out.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience, Coach. Coach, what's it been like for you in this journey? I know we talk all the time about where you started, but I think this last year has been a real prime time year for you. Is that correct?
It's been one challenging year, like through all the process. Good, it's been bittersweet, like really bittersweet. Like the growth of the academy, we've seen some major things take place. A lot of people growing, and we involved in the academy. And I experienced, and of course, Deneen experienced. I experienced 2 close friends that died this year, and it's been a challenging year, to say the least. But the academy, still growing. They've got like 90 graduates so far.
That's
all
a
bravo.
Yeah, I think 90 graduates still on. We still got some new people that's coming out. That's gonna be awesome. And one thing I love is that the people that's doing it now, they're focused. They're doing their homework. They're doing all that stuff. Somebody in the car chase outside of Harlem. But anyway, people, it's been one of those years, and like you said, if this year hasn't been like you'll always say this, your mission has to be strong, your condition And we have seen that this whole entire year, several people that has moved, and you wouldn't even know about their condition. Their mission has been strong in their condition. That's, I believe, 2023 with that. It's been moving. It's been great, but
life happens. Life continues to spin out. And first and foremost, I want to publicly tell you that I'm sorry for your loss, because I know what that feels like. And, to lose people of significance, or to lose people in general and still have to stay on the page of life is rough. It's really rough because, the whole readjustment comes into play. So you definitely have my condolences for those two people or people that you have lost. It's something how our humanness, Coach went deep just now. He shifted in his emotion, and I recognize that. I recognize that when he thought of it and spoke of it, it was real. It was right there in your face. So I definitely feel, for you, and you have my condolences, Coach. So, but you're still pressing. You're still pressing.
You got to press. You got to keep moving forward. That's what the person will want to do. And we're coming back with the Building the Legacy with C&D in January. So yeah, we got the press. You can't just sit back and be like, no, because she will be the same way. Like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
If she can move, and without we letting people know what she was going through, and they say she had 6 months, a year to live, and she was pressing, going to Nollywood, doing Nollywood movies, finish up on call center and stuff like that. And so if she can push it to the last breath, we can definitely with no problem be able to continue on.
Because we continue to breathe.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we continue to breathe. We can continue, we can get up and fight through it and navigate through it. And, it's good to have support and be able to share and talk and say how you feel. I definitely understand, totally understand. Death has followed me a lot, so I do understand. But I'm so proud of you, even in that, how you still just keep pushing and keep moving and teaching. Your teaching is incredible. And I know you don't like to get the hoopla and the blah, blah, blahs and the da, but we your students. We are.
I do. I do.
No, wait. Was that a setup or what? Did he just step into that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, thank you.
Don't like it? Come on, Sheila.
Continue on with the edifications. Continue on.
Set up. We love you. We
18 yet.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I know we can't bring that too soon. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what's new? What are we doing? So this year, let's show a couple of more of Deneen's. We have 2 more slides, and I want her to talk about it. I think we didn't do this one. Did we? Nope. Did we do that?
Yeah, no, those are the books. Those are my other books. I am self-published, and I have published all of those books.
Give the name of your books. Give it.
Well, this is the Tell Him series, which is Tell Him Too, and Tell Her Channing story. And then we have the Wedding Day series, which is Wedding Day, After the Wedding, Another Wedding. And then we have Excuses, which is 4 short stories of couples with excuses of why they either stay together or break up. And what Coach is saying, so when I first started out, which is, I started out pre-Facebook. Okay. So I didn't have the Facebook groups. I didn't have the connections. I didn't know anything about self-publishing. I went online. I tried to find what I could. And I sent out, I got some romance publishing companies, and I sent my query letter and everything. And to like about 10 or 15, and all 10 or 15 came back and said no. Now, honestly, I was upset. But you know what really bothered me the most is that when they sent back the no, the paper was crooked. You could tell they had ran the copies off over and over, and they just sent it out. Like, I just felt that was just so disrespectful.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it myself. And so I went online and I purchased books and stuff like that. And I started reading about publishing and everything. And so these are not the original covers, but what I love is that as you learn more and grow more, you know more. So last year I changed over all of my book covers. And so these are the new book covers, which is more eye-catching.
Bravo to you.
They're more eye-catching. So Coach wants me to add book covers, but I can't add book covers. I just do my own book covers.
Well, you can't add book covers since you're doing it. Why you can't add the book covers?
Because those are mine. These right here, these have become these composition notebooks have become
these are your best sellers, right now.
They are right now. You know, I was sitting there and you know something had flashed across the screen with those black and white boring, and I was like, you know, I'm different. I was different growing up in the 60s. I was a black kid, but I was light-skinned with blonde hair and blue eyes with 2 jet black parents. So I was always different. And that's how I live my life and being different. I don't like being like everyone else. So I wanted kids to have different book covers, you know, something that represent them, that looks like them. And so I started doing, what is he mumbling? So he mumbling something, okay? So I decided to do book covers. So these are the composition notebook covers for the kids that they can go back. And yes, they are a hit. I didn't, you know, I really did not expect them to take off the way they did, but they have taken off and kids love them. Kids love them. Parents love them. They make great gifts for Christmas also.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work. I'm telling you. I love it. I love it. I love it. So being that we have not talked to our audience a little bit, let's see who's in the house. Coach, I had to mute you for a second because you was having a sidebar conversation. And we heard some of it.
Yeah.
We heard some of it. I think he got an imaginary friend or something.
Probably
over
Tom,
there.
who's talking to his fake engineer.
You the one got dude.
All right. He keep talking about send stars. You don't send stars on YouTube. At least I know. Do you?
I have no idea.
All right. Welcome.
See, when you go live. When you go live on Facebook,
I guess we're on Facebook. You got us on Facebook, so they probably sending you. And those of you who have given us thumbs up and send the hearts, thank you so much. Those of you that are not in the live chat, but I see you. I see you. So David Hunt is in the house. If you have not subscribed to his channel, oh my God. David Hunt is in the house, 6 a.m. in the YouTube streets.
Hi, David.
Worship in the morning. Listen, it is a family. We are a family over there. David was dancing while the track was playing. We got Lady Navoa in the house. Hey, Lady Navoa. Thank you for being here. And she's saying hello to the chat. And David is saying hello to the host. And okay, let's see what he's saying here. Hello to the host with the most. Thank you, David, for stopping by. I appreciate it. And so say bravo by clicking on the like button. Yes, absolutely. I tell you, Coach has already dogged me and talked about my sounds not working, but I do have my setup right here to the right of me with all the beautiful lit buttons. And because I only hear the claps in my ears, I'm going to find out why you guys aren't hearing it. Okay. All right. So let's see. We got Deneen. She's greeting everyone. And we got someone in the house. Authoress Keisha Edwards is in the house. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Welcome
Thank you so much. Okay. See, she's laughing. She know how you misbehave.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Welcome to
and
my
she's
show.
Congratulating me. We dancing in anticipation of all the good things happening. This is Superfood Parent. She was on last night. Go back and watch the replay. Go to her channel, Superfood Parent, teaching you how to eat healthy, how to eat your 5 faves, your veggies, your fruits with every meal. Go ahead and check her out as well. And so what else? Superfood is in the house. And she is saying, I'm loving Coach John already. Why the lady going first? Let me go off camera to drink this water.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Superfood. I love superfood.
He went straight off camera, didn't he, Deneen? He went straight off camera.
I had to get my lighting. I had to get my lighting right. I had to get my lighting right.
Sure.
Zoe Wheeler, come in, sis. And
She
we
good,
got,
man.
she was up here. And then so we got Ine. Oh, nice. You see, Deneen is doing her thing with these books.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Nia has already purchased some of Deneen's work.
There
She
we
was
go.
getting
Name
one.
Kanye.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
A
What?
name Kanye. Welcome again, your name Kanye. Welcome. I love that name. A name Kanye.
He's bad. He's bad. He's just bad.
Welcome. Welcome.
Superfood is
Welcome to-
congratulating
welcome to-
me on winning. Thank you so much, so much. See, I knew Coach John was good people. He is. He shows off and he's bad and he wants all the attention, but he is good people. He is good people.
Bravo
And
with
so
Coach
we
John.
thank all. She said she just got on Facebook. So she is on Facebook watching. All right. So listen, let's take this away, Coach. I want you guys, I'm going to yield the floor for you to talk about what you want to talk about, for a few minutes. Don't try to run this show to 10 o'clock. Good. Because you like to push the envelope. So I want to yield a little bit so you guys can share about what's coming, what's happening. You have any sales? Because you always giving sales, especially when you're in this platform. If someone joins, you say,
oh yeah.
If they say bravo with Sheila, not bravo, don't get me sued. Bravo with Sheila, because bravo, they'll be like, someone's using our name. Bravo with Sheila, you might get a little 10% discount, 5%. I don't know. Share what you have going on in the academy right now, Coach.
Well, that's a few things. So this is shameless plug segment here, sponsored by Deneen CreativeMinds.net, Jessica Goes, shameless plug Wednesday on Bravo with Sheila Network. Shameless plug. That's what it is. Well, what I got going on is
you just changed the title of my show. That's what you just said. You just
no.
I
just
this shameless.
No, not yet.
Oh
no, it's a segment called Shameless Plug that I added to your show. You need the Shameless Plug segment, and that's what I did to the show. I've not taken over the show till 7.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. 8 o'clock don't change. But I do have some stuff that's going on now. I always say the pitch deck, which I would like to jump into. The pitch deck is what you guys, whoever they're watching right now on Facebook or on YouTube, if you definitely want to submit your material to producers, investors, you will need the pitch deck. They looking for that first, because here's the thing: what would happen if you write the screenplay and then you go back and write the pitch deck? What would happen if they tell you, hey, we need to change some things in the screenplay for you to do the pitch deck? You're like, well, dog, I should do the pitch deck first. So you do the pitch deck first, and if they love everything within the pitch deck, for example, if your pitch deck, if your screenplay has a $50 million going on in the screenplay, they can say, you know what, you had to cut some things out, so you had to rework that screenplay. But if you do the budget of the pitch deck first, and you love the budget, then you can just go right into that screenplay and finish it out. That is why now the pitch deck is the first thing of the offense before the screenplay. They will look at the screenplay after the fact. Really, the screenplay ain't nothing but intellectual property for them to have all the way up until the movie is done, because you're gonna be doing rewrites each and every time from the Zoom read all the way up until the movie is done, because you're gonna be doing rewrites all the way up until. So that's why now the pitch deck is very important. Not only that, you can take that pitch deck, not only do for movies, but you can also do it for stage plays. If you have a book that you think that will be a great screenplay or a movie, you get the pitch deck done first. So all you authors out there that thinks that your book is a movie, get the pitch deck done first and start pitching that pitch deck to these producers and investors to see, okay, let's move forward with it. Now, what will happen is that if you don't know how to write a screenplay, they can hire someone for you to write the screenplay, excuse me, or you basically start learning how to write a screenplay yourself. You will still get credit as story by, all that good stuff. You will get credit for all that. So you would definitely need to learn how to do the pitch deck. Now, I do have pitch deck training. I have two. I have the normal 4-week training of the pitch deck, or you can do the 7-day boot camp challenge pitch deck. It's a grueling 7 days. You will graduate in 7 days, meaning that you will start off on a Monday, January the 8th, and you will graduate on Sunday, January the 14th. But you will have homework each and every night. Each and every night. You got to do your slides and finish your slides before you graduate. So you will start off with that as you go. So I do have.
That's why I just put up a pitch deck so they could see a visual of what a pitch deck is. Because some people may not know. Sorry to cut you off, Coach, but that's why in the middle of you talking, I put up a pitch deck so they could actually see the beginning and the end of the process. And if you don't mind, I'd like to do it again, and you can explain a little bit about it, because people will hear you say pitch deck and they're like, okay, I think I seen one, or I think I know what he's talking about, but I'm not really sure. So this is a pitch deck. Go ahead and explain this, Coach.
Your pitch deck is a visual presentation of your screenplay. For some of y'all guys don't know what it is. It's a visual presentation. Your pitch deck has to pop. It has to be visual. It has to pop. For example, I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I mean pop. You guys see a nice looking man or a nice looking woman down the street. You think that person is gorgeous or handsome, right? So you want to know about the rest of that person, right? That is what a pitch deck is all about. If the title pitch deck, because I use the title pitch deck like a movie title, if it does not pop, they don't want to look at the rest of it. I've seen pitch decks that stuff was just thrown together and they say, hey, can you send this out? I have producers say, hey, this pitch deck like it was just thrown together. If I want to read, I will read a proposal, a written one. I want to see visuals. It's like people that say, I like to see pictures. Like you have a comic book, I like to see pictures. That's what the pitch deck is. It's visual. I've seen people say, man, I can see this movie being what it is because of the pitch deck. I can see the character wish list. I can see the settings, where the settings in. I can see all this stuff because it's visual. The writing, the words is okay. The most part of the reading that they will probably do is probably the log line synopsis and mostly the project funding.
Right.
Other than that, you definitely need to put all that in there, and they will probably look at the comparables. Look, okay, you done your homework. So your pitch deck is, I love it now. I love it. I don't want to do write scripts no more, because I'm so focused on these pitch decks.
You talking about somebody today?
Huh?
Is he talking about you, Deneen?
You know I love doing pitch decks.
Okay.
It's when they told me I had to do a pitch deck for reviews a couple years ago, like what the hell is a pitch deck? So and I just evolved because at first my pitch deck they were looking like, I don't like these. I mean, I love them, but then I saw a producer say, hey, I want this pitch deck to look just like this, and I think you can do it. And when I saw his design, I was like, oh my God, I can do it. And then I kept on evolving and growing, and I'm still growing how to do these pitch decks, make it stand out, make it pop. They have to pop. They got to be visual. You can't just be thrown together and just say, here, read it. No, unless you're an A-list celebrity, you can do that. But hey, if you're looking to get funding or to get someone to buy your stuff and be interested in it, because most people, producers, do not know what a screenplay looks like. It's foreign language. I know. So they just say, okay, good job. Don't know what the hell they're looking at. But they understand what a pitch deck looks like because they've been in meetings where people had to present them different products, whether it's a movie or business or anything. They have been in the room where people had to do a PowerPoint presentation of their product to present to them in order to get funding or to start a new business. So they understand what a pitch deck looks like. You turn it around and put it in a Hollywood screenplay format or whatever, film, television series, a pilot. That's what the pitch deck is for. So yes, when a producer first told me, he said, you do the pitch deck before you do the screenplay. I'm like, huh? Now I see why. Because if you do the screenplay before the pitch deck, they may say, hey, turn that thing around, and then you have to turn the whole pitch deck around. And then now you do the pitch deck, and they love what's got in the pitch deck. They love the budget. They love the story, the settings, and all that stuff. Then that way you can just go and move right on forward and finish the script when you want the script. But the pitch deck
it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense because it saves time. Everything is just locked into that one thing. I mean, the story, the screenplay is right inside the pitch deck, you know, in the synopsis, the whole thing that pulls them in. So I think it's awesome that to have that, because a lot of people were thinking they still have to write this long script, and you said before, no one's going to sit down and read. Just sit and read 120. It becomes boring. There's no visual. There's nothing to draw you in. And I think that's real cool to learn. So what you're saying is people that going forward in 2024 that might want to come to the academy, that's one of the first things that you would teach them is the pitch deck piece and the screenwriting piece.
Yep. If they want the pitch deck first or the screenwriting first, that's cool. But I tell people when they come to the academy and they be like, hey, I want to learn how to write a screenplay. First, I would ask them, hey, are you passionate about it or are you just following the trend? Because if you're passionate about it, you're going to know how long it takes and the sacrifices that you have to make in order to see this succeed. It's not an overnight succession because the people that follow the trend, once they realize that trend, that one trick pony is not happening, they're going to quit.
They out.
Well, they'll stop.
They totally out, huh?
They're going to stop. So if you're passionate about it and you want to continue on to hone your craft, so that's why I do not teach you just how to write a screenplay.
Right.
I teach you how to become a screenwriter because that producer that you submit your screenplay they say, I love it, love your work, I love how you've written this, but I'm not looking for this right now. I want to see if I can have you write me a comedy, and I'm willing to pay you $50,000 or $75,000 to write it. Can you write me a comedy? I can't. I don't allow to write in street literature, or I can't do. I want to write with drama. Well, I'm gonna have to hire somebody else.
You don't want that to happen.
And now, when you come to the class, I teach you how to write all genres, most of them, especially comedy, because at the end of the day, if someone wants to hire you or see some samples of your work, you've already have a comedy, you've already got a drama, you already have a holiday, a thriller, a TV pilot, so that we can submit it all to them as a sample of your work.
Yeah,
that's
makes sense.
The method of my madness, because and then you got to do the homework. Screenwriting is not for the weak at heart. People comes in and they think, okay, I'm gonna treat this as a hobby. I'm gonna treat this, I'm doing screenwriting. Oh my God, I can't wait. It's a dream come true. But when they start doing the work and doing their homework, I mean, we got people that stay and finish their 10 pages. Like, only thing you do is 10 pages.
Yeah.
Life happens. You got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. And some people don't do your homework. And I'm like, hey, you're not moving forward until you do your homework. So you can do the one-on-one, but I refer to you to do personalized video training where I will submit a personalized video going over your homework, and then you do your homework after that. You can still call me and text me at any time, but that's how it is. So you can graduate at your own pace instead of being on a Zoom and typing and all that stuff. So what happens is, say for instance, I see the first video, you go over the video, you do the first 10 pages of your homework, then you'll send it to me. I will go over your homework, personalized with a video, page by page, line by line, send it back to you with the changes, anything needs to be made, additional stuff that will be added to your repertoire, whatever, and then I will tell you to go in and do the next 10 pages if everything looks good. Sometimes I would tell them, hey, you got to do these 10 pages over again because this look like garbage.
Oh my goodness.
We're not accepting garbage. Mm-mm.
Now the first training class that I do is all nice and this gonna be fun. But then once you do the second training and the other training, no, that's where what you need to hear after that. That's when I start getting hard nosed right after that because now you're in the thick of things. That's how I move. So
Yeah.
and I
That's
do have
good.
other like if you just basically want to learn how to write, I have the beginner's course, then I have the IMDb Pro, and I think I have the Screenwriter for Hire separate training video modules for up there for separate price. If you have Afterpay, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have Afterpay, you got one of the courses, one of the 3 courses, it's $150 for any of each those 3. Afterpay. 4 bi-weekly payments of $37.50. Let me repeat that.
Dollars.
If you have Afterpay, they're gonna take out the first $37.50, which means you have 3 bi-weekly payments left to pay the $37.50 using Afterpay.
Well,
Okay,
that's
Coach,
a good
don't forget
thing.
about your new service.
What's the new service? Do I know? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I got at first I went on live yesterday and said that I'm not your manager or agent because people. Here's the thing. I don't want to be like if I submit your one trick pony and it doesn't work out. I don't want to get tell me, oh, coach sent it out and I thought I make millions of dollars or whatever. I don't want to be blamed because your one trick pony didn't work. That's why you need to go ahead and write 5 or 6 other scripts or pitch decks. So I don't want to be held as your agent. I was gangster too. I was hard too. Like I'm telling y'all, I ain't gonna be no agent or no manager. Next thing you know, I started a consulting service. And Deneen came on as consultant work. Basically, I'm doing the legwork, submitting out stuff. I'm also got people that want to do public speaking. I'm doing that as well. How to get paid or whatever to do public speaking. Submitting out all your letters, all that good stuff. Going over editing your scripts. Going over editing your pitch decks. All that stuff for me. Yeah, it's a lot for yes. Right now, I'm doing the holiday discount special. Right now, it's $250 to do all that to help you guys out with that. So that way that if you want my consultant, because I ain't doing it for free. So you need my services and you want me to help you get to where you need to be as far as that part, submissions, because if you don't, you can get the IMDb Pro training video module for $150 on
Okay,
www.
so what is that? I mean, what is that? You're saying these numbers and letters and everything. What about a novice? I don't know what ID, what P, what is he talking about?
Yeah, that's why with an IMDb Pro training for screenwriters, basically you got to use IMDb Pro. If you want connections, if you want how to learn how to submit effective query letter,
correct,
not effective one. My video shows you that how to send out effective query letter to get a reply. As you saw on Facebook, whatever, all my posts I've been posting some replies from other folks. I teach you how to do a great effective query letter to producers, actors, directors, whoever. That video shows you that. It's updated. So y'all come, I had the one in 2020, 21. No, it's old. I added some new stuff into it. So now
upgraded.
So yeah, it's upgraded. Where I will show you how to submit. You will get the query letters. It will automatically be, you'll get the query letter, so you can use the query letter template. I will actually email you a template career letter so you can use. Got to get the course, and we'll show you in the video how to submit effectively to all these people and how to
Awesome.
do it. So
Are there
that way-
any questions in the chat? Anybody
Any
have any
questions?
questions for Coach or for Deneen? Deneen, I want you to jump in and share, where you're headed, like, and what you're doing and what you have for your lineup. We know what you've learned because we see what you're doing. What you're doing is incredible. Any questions in the chat? If you have any questions, okay, Deneen, this is good. So let's put this up. She's being very helpful with this. It's a database, correct? A database. Those of you that don't know, it's a database. Coach is saying, any questions? Don't be shy. We have 2 or 3 more minutes. It'll be 8 o'clock, and we're gonna be out in a minute.
No,
It's
really?
a short live tonight. I have been
Uh-huh.
in these streets for the last 4
Okay.
days, 3 days. Got to be back on tomorrow and Friday.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we've been really rocking and rolling. Any questions? Any questions? He's still talking to his imaginary friend. Okay.
He's being nice.
No.
I think
Any
he was good
questions?
tonight. He was good tonight.
He
Well, ain't no more
he is
time.
good. He's in a laid back type of moment.
Ain't no more
He's like
time.
really. He's in a group.
We're
What
gonna kick
did
us out
he
at 8
say?
o'clock.
What?
don't got time to do
You got more to cut up. You want to cut up a little bit more? I mean, this could be a laid back chill. Live. We usually go long and hard and funny.
We're not gonna
take,
go. We're not gonna go past 8:15. We stop
you
in my
take
show
totally
at 8:15.
over. 8:15. All right, boss.
We stop in my show at 8:15.
Your show. So let's give Deneen some of this time. Deneen, come on,
Deneen,
talk
go
a
ahead and
little
talk.
bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, go
let
ahead.
him drink. Let him drink a cool beverage or something. Go ahead, Deneen.
Go ahead,
Well,
Deneen.
like I said, this year I've been doing my products, my mugs and cups and planners and all of that kind of stuff. So 2024, I'm going back to where it all started. I'm going to focus more on my screenwriting. So
Okay.
I have a couple of pitch decks. Like I said, when you know, you grow and you get better. Okay. And as I was talking, I just realized, like, in the background, those are the original book covers
I see.
of my books, and you see how they look, and I upgraded them.
Yes.
So I have some pitch decks that when I first took the class, I did some pitch decks, and now I know more. So I'm going to redo those pitch decks. And now that Coach has become, which he already was, my lifetime coach. He don't know what he's talking about. And so now, I have some screenplays. Sharon and I was working on a screenplay, Choir Boy.
Oh,
I'm going to finish that up in her
Oh
honor.
yeah.
Yes, that was one of the pitch decks that was up there. I have, like, it's amazing. I have so many stories in my head.
I know.
And, so I'm going to use 2024 to do the pitch decks and get them out. I'll still do more composition notebooks and mugs and stuff like that, but I'm basically going to focus now on my screenwriting.
That's good. Speaking of redo and do-overs, which I'm throwing a hint in the person in the box above you on a redo of a pitch deck. He's above you on your left. I think I'm sending out it's not even subliminal. I'm sending a hint for a redo of a particular pitch deck that a certain person, okay, ... Yeah.
I wonder
You
who
all
that
right?
could be.
I wonder who that is. Wow.
She's talking to you. Do her pitch deck.
Who is she talking to
He
like
treat me
that?
like a stepchild,
Yeah,
just like a stepchild.
you ain't the only one. He me too.
But no,
Sometimes-
I got you though. I still
Well,
got you. But
he knows why he's supposed to do this particular pitch deck. He knows.
oh yeah. I got
Oh, what? He probably don't even remember the name.
sound like you just remembered why he
it. I
told you
am
to do it.
Sheila Jackson. I know.
Did he call you Sheila Jackson?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's the name of this. That's first of all, you in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. Okay. All right.
Don't matter. I'm mixing it up.
Oh, come back.
Boy. But to the people in the audience, one more time, that's watching, that's scared to say anything, get the pitch deck done before you think about writing another script.
Wait, somebody
Okay.
said me too. What happened to you? Okay, what's the Me Too? Somebody is saying they agreeing because something happened with them too. Mm-hmm.
Go get it. Yeah,
that's one of the
fellas.
one of our graduates. But I'm telling people now, make sure if you need to pitch that training, you need to holler at me. You need to pitch that done. Holler at one of us, me and Deneen, because you will need that. Listen, I don't like to read scripts no more. I've had a small independent producer say the reason why they stop reading scripts like that is because they be coming on their desk like crazy or email, and some will be looking like garbage. Like they be like written in Word. Like why?
Oh.
Why are you gonna see? Yeah. So the screenplay's been oversaturated. That's why the pitch deck is more intimate and more personal, and that way you can be able to submit the script. Once you didn't like my man Sherrod, we did the pitch deck. Buffalo 8, love the pitch deck. A few months later, they asked for the script. No, we had a Zoom meeting. They said, "So the script." He didn't read it though. One of his people read the script. I doubt he read the script. So some of these executive producers, like Buffalo, some of these big time producers, did not read the script. They let one of their people read the script. They got script readers. So he didn't read the script. And then that script got passed. Said, okay, the script is good enough to be approved. So that's what I'm working. Go ahead. One of y'all read that for me, please. I can't read.
I'm working and lurking, but had to say this is the most wonderful time of the year now that I've met Coach John and Deneen. Queen Deneen.
What'd you get Queen from?
Deneen. From herself.
Oh.
She know a queen when she see one.
He just hating. He hating.
You know, you want because nobody called you King John. The King.
Yeah, that's it.
King John.
Mm-hmm. King John A.
King John. I think he's cutting up. I think he's typing. He's getting ready to do something. He's getting ready to do something. He's getting ready to do something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's getting ready to do something. What did he do?
Let me tell you how much he cutting up. He sent that in the private chat to me. He didn't even realize it.
Oh.
That's what you get. That is what you get. Okay. I'm like, private chat. That's him. He put it in the comments. He put it in the private chat.
Okay? Because he being bad. Exactly. He done moved it over. Now he talking. Like he messing with Laquita. He's saying, "Thank you, superfood." Oh, okay. He's being good because he didn't write that at first, did he?
No, he didn't.
Superfood market in the chat.
Superfood market in the chat.
In the private chat. He's a mess.
Always.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Goodness.
But you know what?
Oh, hey, Eric, Kanye.
What?
You know what I love about the class too is every time someone comes into the class and how coach says welcome, and we literally welcome them into the family because they can get like about 10, 15 welcome.
True.
But it's like we are always here for one another.
True.
If you have any questions, but coach is always available and he always on live.
Always.
But it's one thing, and one thing that he hasn't said tonight, which I'm surprised. And overall, it's all about investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself, whether it's the pitch deck, the screenplay, whatever. If you know this is where you want to go, you have to invest. That's it.
No, see, like I did post it earlier, people are investing in trying to impress people right now for the holidays. For people that don't like them, I told them, once you go ahead and invest in yourself, get the IMDb Pro. If you serious about this, stop trying to impress and invest into people that you're trying to impress that never like you, or trying to buy gifts for your kids that them clothes and them toys is not gonna be around before for Valentine's Day. You better be happy them toys last past Martin Luther King birthday. So you just wasted $500 And next thing you know, they don't. Oh, what happened to your shoes? Oh, they dirty. Can you give me some pair when you get your tax money? Okay.
Now you get the tax money, Valentine's Day, Christmas. He done
Martin
went
Luther
through the
King.
Martin Luther King. He done
Oh,
walked
yeah.
through the holiday calendar.
People gonna say, well, I'm gonna get you for the first beginning of the year, and then you come back and say, well, it's Martin Luther King birthday holiday. You know what? I'm gonna wait till after I get the tax money. Tax money come. I'm gonna wait till after the kids get out of school. Kids out of school. You know what? I'm gonna wait till after I graduate from school. School is
Oh
crazy.
man.
Then you know what? I'm gonna wait till after they start after summer camp. Then I'm gonna wait till after they go back to school. You know what? I'm in school right now. I'm gonna wait till the Thanksgiving holiday. Black Friday, I got you on Black Friday. And
But coach, like you said, it can't be a hobby. You said it can't be a hobby. It got to be someone with passion who wants to, really see their vision come to life. But I know you're a pusher. You push people to prioritize. So that's the word for the new year. Prioritize. It's not that you can't do a lot of things. Just put it in the right order. Prioritize.
You're right. And that's why I have a course where you can learn and graduate at your own pace. So there'll be new pieces of learning. You can learn in the car. You can learn while you learning other things. So you don't have to sit back and spend about an hour on a Zoom call. You can learn at your own pace. I will see the personalized video. Or you can just go to my website and order some of the video training modules. Y'all get sick of me.
What is your website, please?
What is your website, please? Because I did not put it on the banner tonight. I was like rushing to do the show. So the banner is not loaded. The banner is not loaded like it usually is.
It didn't mess you up on that whole thing. That's all. Because she's supposed to have her stuff ready. I understand.
I'm not saying
you had all my stuff. Why you didn't send it over? You had all my stuff. Why you didn't do it?
There we go. I don't got all. Yeah.
Coach John Screenwriting Academy.org.
Yes.
Go to the website.
Yes.
Look at the products, and you can take it from there.
And start your new career for 2024.
New career for 2024. Yeah. Get that Christmas gift for
Absolutely.
yourself.
Absolutely.
Get that Christmas gift for yourself. Stop going to the Nike store.
And most important, if you don't believe it,
definitely have to invest in yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you don't believe it, you can go to Coach John's Facebook page and you can see all the success stories that he posts.
And they proof. I mean, it's not like I'm saying that there's proof. I post results all the time.
Right.
95%. I post results all the time. So there's proof there that what I'm saying, I think, is that some people got to get themselves out their own way, and they got to, like I said, prioritize their mission and get it out there. Like I said, now with everything now going, we definitely, like I said, definitely pitch that the IMDb Pro videos and stuff like that, and learn how to write a screenplay. But learn how to do that, pitch that, because that's the one that's gonna get you funding first before you even take a look at the screenplay.
Yeah.
I said, producer say, I only want to read it right now. Just wait until the screenplay is easy before you send it. We hold on to the story right now until we get the script. Like, I don't feel like reading that script. Like, okay, they gonna read it just to read it. But nowadays, even me, I don't feel like reading no doggone screenplay. I'm like that myself now, because 90 pages. 90 pages, sometimes 80, 90, sometimes people do 100, so
Coach, what is the genres that's like kind of hot right now that people are looking for, producers are looking for? And I heard a few people talking about these not Revolt. We're not talking about Revolt. We're talking about these other side where you can submit. Hey, Dawn B is in the house. Hey, co-host.
Dawn B. On the place to be.
Dawn B is in the house. And so I want to know, just before we wrap up, what are some of the genres that's hot right now? I know for sure you had told me about Christmas stories, and as soon as you told me, I jumped on it. So you got to give me a bravo because I listened to you, and as soon as you
Bravo.
told me, I wrote a screenplay.
Before,
Right?
before
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Before we go to that, I just had how did your meeting go?
My meeting went well. The producer that was coming, she gets funding and certain things, but she got hit with that respiratory like I did.
Oh,
And
man.
so she called while I was there. And then I met a couple of other people that are interested in doing my documentary.
Nice.
So, we'll see. I've got to the point I hear what people say, but it's the follow-up for me. It's like, when you're in
Yeah.
those meetings and in a crowd and everything's happening and the music is on and people are talking and, oh, yeah, yeah. But these people that were talking to me are pretty solid and they really care about me. As a matter of fact, 2 of them was at my birthday party, Deneen.
That's good.
Oh,
And they saw my life on the screen. They didn't know. A lot of people in the room didn't know all that about me. That's why it was decades of my life. So some people were in the beginning part of my life, right? And then some people were in the middle part of my life with the R&B. Some people were there when I first started, and some people were there with the ministry. So the room was full of different blends of people who had been in my life in different decades of my life. And these particular individuals are in the last part of my my life. I met them most recently. So for them to see what was happening at my party and all the people
Right.
that were in the room, and when I did the video, when I put the thing up on the screen, and they were like, oh my God, this is your life. I said, this is not even a half of it. There's no way I could show you in 15 minutes my
Right.
life story. And so they's like, no, we have to do something. Many people came up and says, oh my God, you went through that, or I didn't know this. And that was the whole point of being particular about who was in the room, people that had traveled my life with me and been
On your journey,
positive to me in
Right.
my life, right? Not, I had to weed out some folks who thought they should be there, but I didn't think they should be there,
All
because
right, all right.
we're cordial, but that was a special night, right? We were with my girl, Angie. Angie Blake I've known her forever. And when I found out you knew her, what a small world.
What a small world. That is
she's
my girl.
She's done so many gigs with me throughout the years. Yeah, she's a beast with vocals. So it was great. It was awesome. So I'm excited about the documentary because the documentary will bring traffic to the
Right.
certain story that we're going to have ready soon. The documentary will bring footwork to this particular story, this pitch deck. Yeah.
Sound like he need to get busy.
It's like done. It's just a do-over.
Yeah, it's just a do-over. Yeah, I just got to edit it, make it, because now when you're involved and you have got better since the last pitch deck that you've done. So I just want to do that one over and send it out. I'm like, yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. So the heat of the business is still Christmas. You said something about what do you call spooky movies? I don't write them, nor do I look at them.
Horror and thriller.
Horror and thriller. Yes.
Yeah,
you said that's hot. Horror thriller is hot, and you said love stories. I think you said
romantic comedies.
Romantic comedies.
Rom-coms.
Rom-com. Yes.
Yep.
That's hot right now
Those
for those of you.
The easy sellers because they can get made easy. And now, rom-com, Valentine's Day stories. Because especially the holiday one, because we just found out that who was it? Hallmark for this Christmas season had 40 new movies.
It was flooded. The Christmas movies
every single
flooded
day.
Industry. I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be slotted in this side of this lineup. I'm telling between Hallmark and Lifetime with the Christmas movies. Oh my God.
Let me read this. I still loving King
see
John.
This. You can see this one.
The GOAT. Yeah, I can see this one. The GOAT, the greatest of all time of a coach. The way he shoots from the hip. Queen Deneen is still the favorite though after Sheila that he third place. I I wish there was a sound.
Beep, beep, beep.
But you didn't really read it right. She's saying that she's loving you.
Right.
She likes you. But I'm still the favorite after Sheila.
Uh-huh. How about
Read it
that?
right now.
They always got to kick me down. Is this supposed to be positivity? Thank you, Superfood.
Don't worry.
Yeah, cause don't even talk to him because he had you Superfood Market. He's a mess. Superfood Market, but he got fixed. He put it in the private chat, thought he put it in the front, and then he messes up Ine. What do you call Ine? Ine what?
He can't get anything.
Ine Kanye.
Ine Kanye.
He's a mess.
A mess.
Where's Miss Rose at?
Oh, Miss Rose. Oh, Pastor Rose is not in the house tonight. She probably studying.
She's probably coming in late.
Oh, she gonna come in late so you can.
Oh.
Dawn, where's mommy? Dawn is on. Wait a minute. No, he did not say that. Pastor Rosa, is she in here? I don't think so.
No, she ain't in here.
You would have noticed
Oh,
it,
mom's
right?
studying. Oh, that's her mom. Hey, let her study. Let her continue to study.
Mom is studying. See,
person. She does a lovely.
She's studying for her doctorate. So leave her alone. She is.
She said she telling. Good. Tell. Make sure you tell. Make sure you tell.
I give you a quarter.
A quarter?
Yeah, I cash out for a quarter.
Oh Lord, you gonna cash out for quarter. See, he starts to turn on at 8:18 to me. He's turning on now.
I know this is off the subject matter. Speaking of that, I always said one day there will be homeless people that's gonna have cash out. So I went into a place called Wawa. Dude said, "I need the money." I said, "I don't got no change on me." So I came out. He said, "Hey man, can you spare me $2 or something?" He said, "I don't got no change." He put on his phone. I got cash out.
He did? Is that true?
Yeah, cash out.
Are you serious?
I said, I knew it. It was gonna happen. And he had an iPhone. He had an iPhone.
Oh God, he wants you to cash. Oh, that is hilarious.
I can't cash up a stranger like that. I'm sorry.
OMG.
He said you cash out. He said you cash out.
Wait, but what did you say? What did you say?
Exactly.
I don't got cash out.
You said
now,
Should have said
let me know if
I
I'm
got
wrong.
BMO. He'd be like, I got that too.
Now, let me know if I'm wrong. And I hope I don't feel no better when I say this, Lord. You know when people go around and pass you these Bible pamphlets in the grocery stores and stuff?
what? When
You know,
people
when
what?
The Jehovah's Witness start passing you these flyers, the Bibles and stuff, right? The Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness, yeah.
Because he was just saying Jehovah. You know
It rolled into one, didn't it? Jehovah Witness. Go ahead.
Sometimes I tell them two things. Lord, please, Lord, while I'm saying this, Lord, I have to say it. Sometimes two things I tell them. I tell them, oh, somebody already gave me one earlier this morning. Or I tell them I'm Muslim.
Oh, you tell me Muslim? Or somebody gave me one. Just tell them no, thank you. I'm good. Just be polite and say no.
They like salesmen. They be pressing up on you. Like
Just
you be turning around. Hey, can you take this Bible here? Wait a minute.
No, you just got to say no, thank you.
No, he doesn't, Dawn. No.
You be like, you be walking Mario business, and you know. Can you read this here? Can you listen? I'm gonna give you this. They be snapping it on you. Hey.
Oh God, you a mess. Oh God, straight jacket time for sure.
That's what he need. He need a straight jacket.
You just slide it in there. Okay, that's fine.
Oh man. Oh, this has
We
been so
pass our
good.
time. We pass our time.
He turned right on with the humor at 8:18. See, that's the problem with him. When that thing drops on him, you just never know when it's gonna happen. We gonna
Nope.
cap it. Can you guys come back on Tuesday? Can you come back on Tuesday? I know your show is on Tuesday, so you can't, but you can pop on. You can pop on for a
No,
minute.
we're not starting back to after the new year.
Okay.
After New Year.
Dawn said he needs adult supervision.
I try, Dawn. I try. But to be honest, Dawn, he was good tonight. He was good.
He was amazingly.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that last show, oh my God, I was in tears.
Oh my.
In tears that last
Oh my. Oh.
He was out of control. Out of control.
So you guys will pop on Tuesday so you can come back and we can chill and have some more fun. You know, bring whatever you want to bring that you want me to put up or whatever. Just send it to me and we'll slide some things and just have a good conversation about positivity and how positivity
starting 2024.
I don't mind closing out my show on a good year. I don't mind closing out Bravo with Coach John and sometimes Deneen and sometimes with Sheila Network. I don't mind closing out the year.
You don't mind?
So I don't mind having you guys on the show on Tuesday.
Well, we thank you so much. Y'all know it's Coach John's fault that the show ran past 8:15 because we out here learning these useful diversions from witnesses. She a mess. See what you started? You are a mess.
We're trying to stay long. We're trying to stay on long enough for Miss Rose can get on the air.
Miss Rose is studying.
She's studying.
Leave her alone.
Tell her to take a break.
That's more. No, leave her alone. Let her study.
Let her study.
You see the rebroadcast.
Yeah, because if you stayed on past 9 o'clock, that's the time she came on 9 o'clock last.
Well, what all of you can do tomorrow at 7 p.m. is tune in to Dawn B and Friends tomorrow night on the Bravo Network. Thursday nights is Dawn B's night on Bravo. So tune in 7 p.m. Run through, hit the like button, stay for a few minutes, get a cool beverage, whatever you do, come on through and check out Dawn B tomorrow night. Please let that woman study.
Dawn B, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come in real quick, talk. Depends on how long I stay. Depends on how long the viewers come on in. I bring more people in.
Okay.
Just how long I stay to bring the viewers in.
Okay. And then on Mondays, we got a new show coming on Bravo, the Bravo with Sheila Network, and I think it's called Harlem Ink Girls. They're coming on Monday evenings, starting in, I think, January. And you got to also go over to the Sheila Ingram Ministry Network, broadcast network over the YouTube street, just cross the street. And today we had a wonderful, wonderful time in his presence. And on Friday, we have Women of Grace at 11:30 a.m. At that particular network where the three of us sit and chop it up. We are talking about every female of the Bible. Let me tell you, it has been so good. We're up to Hagar. That's who we're talking about on Friday at 11:30. You can also tune in to tell us about what's coming up for you guys with your podcast. And Coach, you're on seem like every day. So tell the people about what's coming, Deneen first, ladies, queens first, in 2024 with your podcast.
Well, it's time, it's interesting that, the C was for Champagne Terry, and now it's going to be replaced with Coach. So the C is still C and D, but I don't know, we might try to change it to D and C,
okay.
But C and D, we're going to start back. I believe, right, Coach, our first show will be a tribute to Sharon.
Okay.
I know that's going to be very emotional. We're going to talk about her legacy. Yes, we're going to talk about her legacy and what she has done.
What an energy she had. What an energy she had. What an energy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we're going to dedicate the show to her, and and ask anyone who know her and have a little short story that they want to talk about to come on and and talk about it. So that's going to be our first. That's going to be our first show, and
that's a nice tribute.
We're going to continue. We're going to have our guests, come in and talk about how they're still building a legacy. And, we wanted to have more guests doing it, but like I said, no one knew what she was going through. So that's why, we was here one day and then next week or whatever, because sometimes she felt like it, sometimes she didn't. That's why we really didn't book our guests like we wanted to. But moving forward, correct, Coach, we will start booking guests so that we can make sure that we always have them. And, and just take it to the next level.
Sounds
and hopefully
good.
next year beat you for podcast of the year.
Go ahead and just take the title. Just go ahead and take it.
It's well deserved. You earned it. You definitely earned it. Okay. So I
appreciate it.
I was happy to even be in the category with you. It was such a blessing, but you definitely deserve it. I'm so proud of you. I am so, like I said, when we had that first conversation and you was like, it's like, I'm like, listen, reach out, just reach out. And I'm like, look at you now. And I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you so much. Always.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait for the show. I can't wait to tune in because your shows are usually on Tuesdays at 7, right? Or is it Wednesday?
No,
is
it was
still
Tuesday. Well, it was a reason why we kept changing it. So I don't think we really decided. I don't know, Coach. Are we going to keep the same Tuesday? We might change it. I don't know.
All right, I guess that's something you guys have to discuss. What's a good day?
Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Tuesday at 8. Okay, that's good.
When we started on March 13th, it was good on Tuesday. And then when Sharon changed it, we were like, Sharon ain't gonna be there on Sunday. We will always joke about if Sharon will ever show up, even though we know her condition. We just want to be lighthearted.
You're fading out. Come into the camera.
Okay. All right. I was leaning back. Chill. We knew her condition, but we still kept it lighthearted and joked about it that she won't gonna show up. Like I would call her, she said, "Yeah, I'm up. I'm gonna be up. Just call me and we get the show." Next thing you know, the phone be like, "This message is going straight to voicemail," something like that. And next thing you know, she'll wake up 11:30 at night, come out, "Oh my God, I missed." And when she do show up, it's like she never missed a beat. Like when she show up, she never missed a beat. And
she never missed a beat getting on your ass, but go ahead.
Yeah, that too. And y'all had that chemistry going that I had to sit back.
They were good.
And not be able, but and then we joked on her name and stuff like that, and told her, "I'm gonna do the broadcast from Nigeria." I said, "Okay, whatever."
I know. Remember that?
It never happened. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be up. And she said, "Well, the Wi-Fi wasn't working right." I said, "Okay, cool." But she tried until she just
couldn't anymore.
No,
yeah,
I remember.
Bravo to her.
Last conversation was on Halloween night, and that was it. I kind of knew it was fading time. I mean, at that moment, the way she was talking, and the way she wasn't optimistic about what's happening. I kind of realized, okay, this may be it. When I text her on November 9th, when I get no response back, I'm like, okay, she must have fell into a hospice. So, and then when Deneen told me,
that was it.
Said, "Hey, heard from you." And here's the, like I said, the ironic part was, Deneen texted me that morning and he said, "Have you heard from Sharon?" I said, "No, haven't heard since November 9th. I mean, haven't heard from since Halloween." And then something that night kind of, there was an uneasy feeling in the air, and I felt it.
And it was for both of us, really.
Yeah, and I felt it, and then I found out the next morning that she passed away. So I guess she was coming over us and let her know that I passed, and I want y'all, it was that. Then that next morning, they told me that she passed. I'm like, oh, wow. No, so yeah.
Yeah,
well, we're gonna carry on.
You're gonna have that tribute. You're gonna carry the torch, and Just do, you know, she was funny. She had jokes all the time. She was upbeat. I know the times that I saw her, and she just was full of life, you know, just a person that when I saw her on camera, you two would cut up all the time, Deneen. So you got to fill that seat. Now it'll be CD or DC or whatever you're going to do. But I know that you can do it, and God will give you the ability to do it. And he'll give you the grace. He'll give you the grace. That's one thing about grace. Grace allows us to do what we cannot do in our own might, what we think we can't do, what we can't imagine we can do something. But grace will kick in when you tap into grace. And when you know that God's grace is sufficient, right? Grace for today and every day. Every day we tap into that grace. And that's what pushes us. That's why you say, girl, I'm going to take this test. And somebody will say, by his grace. Because they know that they need that grace, you know, alongside.
You know what? I'm going to do a journal titled Grace. See, always thinking.
Well, God will drop it. He'll drop it. Just catch it. You know, when he drops it, just catch it and run with it. So, you know, I believe that you guys are going to do something wonderful. I'm going to tune in, at least when I come on for my broadcast on Tuesdays. I go on at 7. A lot of times I'm off at 8, especially or except when certain people are on the show and they take over your show. That's the only time I kind of run over. No pun intended. But yeah. So I don't know who we're talking about, but yeah. So we are going to, they're sending health and healing for your lost superfood parent. Is feeling it. The audience is feeling it. We're all feeling it. Bravo to Sharon. Bravo to her. And I know that she's smiling and she's going to be poking at you saying, come on, get out of that funky mood because I'm right here with you. So, you know, you feel her presence, you know. And I thank you both so much for being here again. You know, once a month you've committed. Just like Superfood Parent, she is our nutritionist here. She guides us and talks to us about so much. She's here once a month. I'm just grateful that so many people do show up, as they say, because the audience needs variety, right? You're talking to different people. You know, my Christian channel is my Christian channel, right? That's why I separate it, although I'm always a believer, but I know how to go left and go right. You need a balance in life, right? You got to have a balance and be able to speak to all people for people to receive what you have, right? So always say, such as I have, I give away. Such as I have, and such as you have, you will give when you get back up in January. And they are sending prayers to you. And so we're going to end this. We're going to rock out and we're going to play. Should we play goat mode? I don't know. We got a goat in the house. Do we have a goat in the house?
That's what you played in the beginning. That was a funky song. I like that.
Yeah, that's house cleaning. You want me to play that? We're going to play house cleaning.
I was thinking, you know what? That's about it. This house clean for 2024.
That's why I played it.
I was playing. Yes.
House cleaning. Yep. Look at him. All of this goat mode and house cleaning is from my artist, Ty Dre. I call him Superstar. He had his great big night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. We sent goat mode to them 2 years ago. And he just wanted to get on the court at halftime and do this song with his dances. And it took 2 years for them to allow him and his team to get on the court. It was a great night. I was up in the VIP box watching him, smiling at him. He came in the room. He was fired up. Like I said, tell me how you feel. Bravo was in motion. Tell me how you feel. Had the mic all in his face. So goat mode in this song, he's moving and he's doing a great job. And I'm going to play, being that the Queen suggested, so we're going to bypass goat mode. Maybe we'll play goat mode for Tuesday when all the goats will be on the stage. But this is called House Cleaning, and we're going to take it out. Dawn B's favorite song is Best Life. We open up her broadcast with that. But here is
Yeah. Clear it all away.
I like that.
Yeah, clearing it all away. Needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes. Needed some house cleaning. Dusting them up to the garbage truck. First place, you just running up. Got a problem, then you can just run up. Nigga, running up. Yeah, clearing clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, let's leave them off to the garbage truck. First place, you just running up. Got a problem, then you can just run enough.
I left the paper matches in my house, didn't think they would burn it down. Now there's nobody else around. They want my TD, ain't no something found. So much fake love, I am scared of the real. Make that mistake to consider how you feel, yeah. You don't wanna be the greatest you can be, you just wanna be greater than me. Soon as I see the key to unlock my greatness, you was quick to just bury it deep. I've been social distancing before there was a COVID-19. Y'all sick, put the mask on when I let it sing. Can't be still running like the Tiger King, see. Underline of someone's value is from the bottom of the core. But don't undermine who you spend time with, they're the ones you're gonna exhaust. Constantly copy no games like Kirby. Came from the bottom, now I'm border like Curry. Get to the fame, now everybody thirsty. Whole town's on my back like a wool jersey. Clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sweep them off to the garbage truck. First place, you just run it up. Got a problem with it, you can just run on up. Run on up.
Yeah, clearing it all away, needed some house cleaning. Yeah, throwing out all the fakes, needed some house cleaning. Dust them up, then sweep them off to the garbage truck. First place, you just run it up. Got a problem, then you can just run it up. Run it up.
Insecure dummies wanna hate me cause I'm pure. And it's pretty trying to get in my sheets. Oh, she's yours. But I got a queen and they hate that too. Bunny on the post like we love y'all too. They wait on the end point, don't we a kick. X can't find the legs, hypotenuse. I'm amuse y'all view. Life is too short to be dealing with y'all. They love the rise with feet for the fall. They see this and say your goals are too far. But what's far for a giant when one step past the mall? Your revenue don't stand to my foundation. And then they'll circle you into a pyramid manipulation. When we cut ties, ain't no glass eyes. Just go by and have blessed lives. You was talking raw with your glass jaw. Steady talking more than what you asked for. In this sun, I should've foresaw. It's attraction I can't outlaw. But the teacher, this is free fall.